how did the Fanatic come to you? You and Fred are both producers on the film, right?
Yes.
And Fred, writer director on it. So how did this whole thing come to you, and how did he convince you to play this character?
I had met him years and years ago. He was interested in film then. And he said, one day I'd love to send you material. Well, 10 years later, or maybe even more, he sent me the script, then called Moose, which is the character's name. And I thought, you know, I don't know. I may like it, I may not respond to it, and I'll have to be honest if I don't. And I utterly responded to it. And I felt like I understood this character almost more than any character I'd ever played.
Why do you think that
including
is?
myself in certain movies.
But why do you think that is? As someone who's been, for lack of a better word, a celebrity for going, over 40 years, why do you think it is that you understood this person, or you felt so close to them?
I think it's because I understand what it's like to admire another artist so much that all you do is fantasize about them loving you equally back. And I think every one of us has that in common. You know, at 9, for me, it was the Beatles, or it was Jimmy Cagney, or, you name the person that I fantasized would perhaps like me as much as I was liking them.
Did you ever work with someone that you felt that way about?
Oh, I think I've worked with many people that I felt that way about, but I just think it's in all of us. I think the fan is in all of us. This character is slightly special needs, so and maybe on the spectrum. So his irrational aspects of his behavior are justified because of that. But the core of his love and admiration for another is very much what I don't think I would be here today if I didn't admire other artists at a deep level and get obsessed with them to some degree. Otherwise, you don't stand on anybody's shoulders to perform,
You still get obsessed with certain artists?
I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, for instance, recently I watched Sam Rockwell in Fosse Verdon, and I just loved him because I knew Bob Fosse, and I thought, oh my God, he's nailing this. And he, not to be braggadocious, but I thought he approached that character like I would have. And I admired his and even in
what way?
three billboards, I felt the same way. He just becomes it completely, and has no bashfulness about owning that beingness of that character. And I feel that that's what I try to do every time I do a character, and I just admired it in him.